I'm Stephanie Aliwell, so I'm actually partner manager at Bynder. Bynder is a AI-powered digital asset management platform, and we help our 4,000 plus customers conquer the content chaos and deliver incredible customer and content experiences. So that's a good question, because it will kind of depend also on the type of customer, because we will help organizations with multi-brand, multi-products, complex go-to-market strategies. But on the other hand, we also have obviously much smaller SMB, mid-market organizations. So basically you can have the platform as easy as you want and make it as complex as you need, depending on the organization. What really stands out in the market is our product innovation. That's really our core value. Our enterprise level operational excellence, super important obviously. And last, certainly not least, our customer support, which is really important. We've been recognized as leaders by most of the analysts on the market, whether it's Forrester, Gartner, testifies to this leading position. We also got accreditation from G2, which is of course the user community, because who better than the users to tell how happy they are about using our product. So. When I think about it, I think that Akeneo and Bynder have had a pretty unique partnership from the start. And I think it's also largely due to the fact that PIM and DAM projects really go hand in hand, right? And we have today more than 100 customers in common, and that doesn't come from nothing. And so we have an out-of-the-box integration that will connect both our platforms, which was actually developed by another partner who is here today also a day ago. And what it does basically, it enables both systems to speak to each other and to send information, hence enriching also data from the PIM to the DAM and vice versa, because as we know, data is key also to be able to manage systems efficiently. The idea is to enrich this data, the metadata, around the product information and of course the assets which are linked. So that's in a nutshell how it will work. And a good example of a customer that leverages this connector is, for example, the Group Schmidt, which is a multi-brand company. So they have Schmidt, they have Cuisinella, they have ID Pro, and they are leveraging both Akeneo and Bynder to basically feed their omni-channel strategy. And the advantage of leveraging this integration is obviously, well, they don't have to develop anything, right? Because it's out of the box. It will help them also streamline all the content experiences and obviously update automatically all of the information that are fed in both systems. I think that's a good example of that. I would say common vision and values. Because again, coming back to innovation, coming back to values, that is something that I can see in both organizations. That's what I really personally appreciate also around our partnership, what makes it special. And when I think about it, it might be also in our kind of DNA, because both companies have been around similar amount of years, right? We both sustained high growth, a lot of success, but still always gravitating around these values, which I think also make us stand out in the market. From the day one that I started working at Bynder, which was more than 5 years ago, in the sales team, there's been this kind of natural connection between the sales teams, who are always helping each other, discussing accounts, seeing how we can go to market together. And that will also translate in all of our marketing activities, events. We recently did a really cool event with a maison of a very luxurious French brand, where that maison invited all of the different counterparts of the group and brought everybody together to, again, discuss successes, strategies, how they managed to be successful in their digital transformation projects, and obviously the technologies, Akeneo and Bynder behind that, helping them drive that success. So again, really looking forward also to everything that's going to happen in 2025. AI has been obviously the buzzword for the past couple of years, but not for nothing, right? There's a reason behind that. We have been leveraging AI to accelerate content creation, optimize content management, and supercharge content discoverability within the DAM. But again, as I was saying, it's a buzzword, but it's always been also part of our DNA to think about how to integrate AI, because AI is innovation. Innovation is AI today. And again, being a core value of Bynder, that's super important. So since 2016, we've actually been working with AI. We've acquired an AI technology into our platform, and we have delivered also what we call our AI search capability as an integrated product. And I think what is also important to know is that we always take into account our customers in how do we adapt our roadmap and how do we choose also to develop certain functionalities or not. And according to those needs and also thinking about how they want to use the platform, we've been developing really interesting features like, duplicate searches, speech to text, facial recognition. Obviously, we're going to Gen AI also for content creation, but always keeping in mind what makes sense, right? And I think that was a really good strategy because within 6 months of actually having launched our AI search experience, we had more than 300 customers adopting it. So just that is a really testimony to, yes, AI is key, but think about how your customers need or want to use it and anticipate also their needs. And I think that's something that's gonna, accelerate also in the coming years. Yeah, that's a really good one. I think as a consumer, I need to be able to trust the websites where I purchase my products, right? And I live in the Netherlands, so the big retailers, e-commerce, will be bol.com or Amazon. And what I've seen is that sometimes searching for the same product on those different platforms, you don't get the same information or the same background, or there's something off, and then you kind of feel like, what is the right information? And I think that is just not unacceptable, but it just, I would, in that case, my reaction as a consumer would be to go to the store, right? And that's, I think, what all e-retailers want to avoid. So I think, again, correct product information will also generate trust in the buying process. And I think that's something that at this stage we can't miss, right? We can't be wrong in that kind of things anymore. And we have the technologies to do so.